Նյու Յորքում Միացյալ Ազգերի կազմակերպության ՄԱԿ-ի դիմաց հավաքված հայ ցուցարարները եկել էին իրենց բողոքի ձայնը միացնելու աշխարհասփյուռ հայությանը, իրենց աջակցությունը հայտնելու մայր հայրենիքին, սահմանին կռվող զինվորներին եւ ՄԱԿ-ի անդամ երկրներին մեկ անգամ եւս իրազեկելու Ադրբեջանի եւ Թուրքիայի սանձազերծած պատերազմի մասին ճշմարտությունը։ Սրբազան հայրերի աղոթքով Ամերիկայի եւ Հայաստանի հիմների կատարմամբ սկսվեց հանրահավաքը, որ կազմակերպված էր հայ հեղափոխական դաշնակցության, հայ երիտասարդաց դաշնակցության, Նյու Յորք, Նյու Ջերսի մասնաճյուղերի ջանքերով։ Հայրմերի միասնական աղոթքից հետո մեկ րոպե լռությամբ հարգեցին զոհված հերոսների հիշատակը։ Այսօր հենց այն օրն է, որ համայն հայությունը պետք է միասնական լինի։ Այս խոսքերով իր ելույթը սկսեց Արևելյան Ամերիկայի էջմիածնական թեմի առաջնորդ Տեր Դանիել եպիսկոպոս Ֆնդիկյանը։
If there is any time for us Armenians to be together, it is this day. At this very moment, the greatest imaginable catastrophe is unfolding and unfortunately escalating in our homeland of Hayastan, of Armenia, and of Artsakh. The most powerful weapon that we have is our unity. Unity in every sense. We talk about unity all the time. It becomes a slogan. It becomes something that we wish and pray for someday in the future. My dear brothers and sisters, that day is today. We must make that unity real and tangible, coming together in one spirit, regardless of who we are, where we come from, what our political persuasion, what church we attend, what language we speak. As Armenians and our friends even, and those that associate themselves with us as Armenians, as this great nation, must come together with one spirit, in prayer and in tangible support of our soldiers, of our people, who are our brothers and sisters in the homeland. Մենք միացած կգենանք այստեղ, միացյալ ազգերի գազագերբություն արչևը, թող ամբողջ աշխարհը տեսնենք, որ մենք մեկ ազգ ենք, մեկ ժողովուրդ ենք, եւ մենք միշտ պիտի պաշտպանենք մեր հայրենիքը, ներառյալ մեր Արցախը եւ այդ սուրբ հողը։
Ադրբեջանը շարունակում է շղթել մի պարզ ճշմարտություն, որ Արցախը Ադրբեջանին է միացվել 1923 թվականին Ստալինի նենգ որոշմամբ, նշեց Արևելյան Ամերիկայի Կիլիկիո թեմի առաջնորդ Տեր Անուշավան arczepiskopos Դանիելյանը իր ելույթում։
After several months of proactive and malicious declarations by the presidents of Azerbaijan and Turkey, the world family community witnessed the unveiling agenda, hidden and secret agenda, when last Sunday they launched a war, large-scale war against Artsakh, Nagorno-Karabakh. Azerbaijan denied the fact that Artsakh, Nagorno-Karabakh, which in 1923 was annexed to Azerbaijan by the capricious decision of Stalin, it was regained by its authentic honor by self-determination in 1991. And that's how Artsakh has been, is, and always will be Armenia. We salute the world leaders for their advocacy, for halting this unnecessary and harmful attack. We as Armenians, the citizens of the entire world, we express our solidarity and support to our brothers and sisters in Artsakh in their victorious march, paving the road toward permanent peace, understanding, cooperation, and prosperity in the entire region.
Stay off our lands! Stay off our lands!
I'm a veteran of the Artsakh freedom struggle. I went there in 1992 with Monte Melkonian. I lived through the bombings of Stepanakert, and it's amazing that after we won the war, after so many people died, after so many people were wounded and their health and everything was destroyed, to have that small, precious part of our land in our hands, that they will not let us live in peace, that they want to terrorize us over and over again, that they want the health of the people to suffer, that they don't care about ceasefire agreements, they don't care about international laws. They are conquerors, selfish, greedy conquerors that are racist. And in their racism, they will continually blame things on Armenians and put us down and make us look less. But we have fought, and we will. It's terrible. We have to continue to fight over and over and can never live in peace.
Stop the killing! Stop the hate! Stop the killing! Stop the hate!
Իրար հաջորդած ելույթները հնչում էին իլուր համայնաշխարհի եւ ՄԱԿ-ի անդամ երկրների։
We have gathered here today to show our brave brothers and sisters on the battlefield that they have the full support of the New Jersey and New York Armenian Panag. We are here united and ready to serve the nation by any means possible. And lastly, we are gathered here today to make sure that the world knows, without an ounce of doubt, Turkey and Azerbaijan will fail. Armenians will never die!
Պետք է հիշենք, որ քաչերի արյունը մեր մեջն է։ Պիտի պայքարենք, պիտի հաղթահարենք, եթե ոչ մեր հազարավոր դարվա հողին համար, ուրեմն հանուն մեր հայ զինվորին ու քաղաքացիին, որոնց արյունը թափավ մեր սուրբ հողի վրա։ Ազերիին կամ Թուրքին պես մեր նպատակը դարած քրավելը չէ։ Մեր նպատակն է պաշտպանել մեր խաղաղությունը, մեր դունը, մեր ընտանիքը, մեր հայրենիքը։ Հաղթելու ենք։ Հաղթելու ենք։ Գեցե հայ փանագը։ Գեցե հայ փանագը։
This is a violation of international law and a violation of human rights. The Armenian nation wants nothing more than peace. If Azerbaijan lays down their arms, there will be no more war. If Armenia lays down their arms, there will be no more Armenia. We are fighting for our lives. The lack of response from international organizations and government officials is not new. The Armenian community will never stay silent and will never stop fighting for the injustices we are experiencing. To Aliyev and Erdogan, you once tried to get rid of us in 1915, and we are still here. And because of our resilience and strength and unity, you are threatened. This is our land. This is our community. This is our people. This is our army. Artsakh was Armenia. Artsakh is Armenia. Artsakh will always be Armenia.
What do we want? Peace! What do we want now? What do we want? Peace! What do we want now? Hands off Artsakh!
Hands off Artsakh!
Stop the aggression!
Stop the aggression!
100 years ago, when Artsakh was put under Azeri control in the Soviet Union, there were only 60 countries, some 60 countries that existed in this world. Today, behind me in the United Nations, there are 193 sovereign nations based on the principle of self-determination of peoples. We demand the right for Armenia to have self-determination in Artsakh. Some 30 years ago in 1991, many of us joined here as we were so proud when they raised the Armenian flag behind us to join the nations of the United Nations as an equal member. As you might notice, the flags are arranged alphabetically. I look forward to joining you here again soon as we raise the flag of the independent Republic of Artsakh. Our fight is not just against the Azeris and the Turks. They have recruited mercenaries, the most vile Islamic extremist mercenaries who fought for ISIS in Syria, in Libya. The Turks, our NATO ally, have recruited these people from places like Libya, Iraq, Syria, and even Pakistan to join them in their quest to rid Artsakh of our indigenous Armenian population. Here in the United States, we have faced terrorist attacks. Just 2 weeks ago, our community center in San Francisco was burned. They have shot bullets at our schools. They have vandalized our schools in Los Angeles, in San Francisco. Armenian businesses have been targeted. Brothers and sisters, we must remain vigilant. It's not just gathering here together. It's very important. I'm so pleased to see all of us here today. Brothers and sisters, we could make the difference. Every one of us has a part to do. If you have the time, call your members. If you have the ability, write an article. Talk to your friends, educate. If you have money, give your money. I challenge each of you to give what you can according to your means. We are another front in this war, brothers and sisters. We each have our role to do. So leave here today with an objective of what can I do? What will you do today and tomorrow?
No more war! No more war! No more war! No more war!
We are fighting not only for our land, not only for our existence, but for 1.5 million Armenians brutally murdered by Turks. And we will never give inch of our land. And God bless our soldiers, and we are with our soldiers.
Turkey out of Artsakh! Turkey out of Artsakh! Turkey out of Artsakh! Turkey out of Artsakh!
Եղբայրներս, քույրերս բոլորը սահմանում են եւ սիրտս ցավում է, ինչպես բոլորի սիրտն է այստեղ ցավում։ Հիենდաների նման, շակալների նման մեզ շրջապատել են in the very geopolitically tense country we're in, and the international community needs to know what is going on, and we have to stop this.
Get to high Zimbabwe!
Get to high Zimbabwe!
Get to high Banaka!
Get to high Banaka!
My name is Garen Spenjan. I'm Armenian, absolutely like Kim Kardashian, but also like Vartan Mamikonyan, Sogomon Telerian, Monte Melkonyan, Robert Abadjan, Adam Sahakyan. These are just a few names for starters, all whom which are fallen martyrs. For eternal their spirits are immortal. The flames are always lit like our genocide memorial. Who are Armenians, you ask? Well, think of the phoenix. We rise from the ashes stronger than ever. A small country, but we grow under pressure. A nation who overcame a genocide and prevented ethnic cleansing. That's why any Armenian you ask is always proud and representing. See, we've got these hidden scars that you can't see. Although these wounds are still open, our spirits have never been broken. Our pain is left unspoken. Our lands have been stolen, but by God, we've been chosen. See, you didn't know we're the first Christian nation, surrounded by devils whose only mission is extermination. We've been tested so many times, yet avoided annihilation. But don't be mistaken. Through this, we've built brick by brick, due to our determination, motivation, and dedication. Survived through a genocide, yet still seek recognition. So it hurts when we scream, but the world doesn't hear. And you've ignored us long enough, and that's been very clear. Any corner of the world, you'll find an Armenian. From Australia to Iran, Alaska to Japan, we were stripped from our lands, forced to leave. By now, you must understand. With all this adversity, you're damn right we take it personally. But like a flower, we will bloom, so forget me not. Leave the devils knocking at the door. We call her Mother Armenia because our queens are our backbones, and we crown them each with personal thrones. Our men are as tough as nails and provide for our kin. So when I hear... We call her Mother Armenia because our queens are our backbones, and we crown each and every one of them with personal thrones. Our men are as tough as nails and provide for our kin. So when I hear our soldiers say that we will win, I believe it with every word deep down within. We send young men to the front lines to protect Armenia. We hold on to Artsakh and never forget Kilikia. While I'm on the topic, I just want to say, Ararata Merlerna. I thank our brave men and women protecting the border. Sacrificing their lives is the definition of a true warrior. Remember our fallen and pray for our future. You would love Armenia if you just knew her. Merci beaucoup. Ashkaz Bahapam Merhai Kazimbornerin.
Artsakh is Armenia!
Artsakh is Armenia!
Artsakh is Armenia!
Artsakh is Armenia!
There may be some of you in New York that have special skills. Nurses, people of different backgrounds. Please approach me after the protest. Let's speak. Thankfully, right now, Artsakh does not need soldiers. Thankfully, right now, our borders are well protected. But we have to be ready. If called upon, we need to get off the substitutes bench and right into that game. Because that's what we can do for our people. That is the next step. We're talking about donations. We're talking about political pressure. We're talking about controlling the narrative. Those are all things we're doing now. But let's have an eye towards what we need to do down the road. Each and every single one of us.
I am very concerned that today is my motherland. Armenia and Artsakh is under attack of Turkey and Azerbaijani government, criminal government. We would like to end this war with the power of United States of America, Russia and France. And we think that all Armenians will join us and we will հաղթանենք, մենք Արցախի հետ ենք, կեցե Արմենիա, կեցե Արցախ։
Սփյուռքի սիրտը Հայաստանի հետ է։ Մենք բոլորս տեղ ենք ծնվել, բայց շատ ենք ուզում Հայաստան լինել հիմա։ Փառք մեր զինվորներին, փառք Հայաստանին, փառք Արցախին։ Աղաչում ենք, որ Աստված մեր ձայնը լսի։
We're here with our community trying to get the message out of our soldiers who are fighting to keep our lands out of the hands out of a fascist government who want nothing more than to see us be wiped out of this earth. And we're not going to let that happen, both here and in Armenia. And whatever we can do to help our soldiers in Armenia, protecting our homelands, both Armenia and Artsakh, we're going to do everything that we can. And you see that here.
I know so many of us feel guilty and want to be in Armenia immediately to fight alongside our friends and the people back home. But I want to say that as long as we keep fighting here, we keep trying to make our voices and their voices heard, as long as we keep broadcasting the message, as long as we keep fundraising and making sure that the lies and the ignorance and the bias in the media is identified, things like aggression on both sides, as long as we make that clear that that's wrong and that there's clearly one aggressor and one group of people that are just trying to defend themselves, as long as we do that, we shouldn't feel guilty, we should feel proud. Not everyone can drop everything they have and go across to fight. It obviously wouldn't be logical, but we all can fight in different ways. And I hope that everyone tries to recruit as many people, Armenians, non-Armenians, all around the world that you can get to try and understand what's happening, what's really happening. Prepare them for the lies that have been out for so long and just prepare them. I mean, if everyone knew exactly what was happening, if everyone really knew the history, this would be done immediately, and Turkey and Azerbaijan would be immediately condemned for war crimes and crimes against humanity.
Սիրելի քույրեր, եղբայրներ, այսօրվա մեր կազմակերպված հավաքը ցույցը, որ կազմակերպեցինք միավորված ազգերի կազմակերպության արչև, նպատակը հետևյալն էր, որ ամբողջ աշխարհին ցույց տանք, որ մեր հայությունը միասնական է, եւ մեր ժողովուրդը միասնական է Արցախի հարցում։ Մեր պահանջները միակն են, որ ամբողջ աշխարհը ճանաչի, որ Արցախը երբեք չի եղել եւ չի լինելու Ադրբեջանի կազմի մեջ։ Եվ մեր քույրերը եղբայրները թող իմանան, որ մենք միշտ պատրաստ ենք եւ հավաքական պատրաստ ենք անհրաժեշտության դեպքում նաեւ գնալու մարտնչելու իրենց կողքին եւ մեր կյանքը տալու, եթե պետք է հայրենիքի համար։ Զանգերը շատ են, մարդիկ զանգում են, հարցնում են, թե ինչով կարող ենք օգտակար լինել։ Բոլորին կարա ասել մի բան, որ եկեք այսօրվա մեր միասնականությամբ, առանց իրար ցավ պատճառելու, առանց իրար մեջք-մեջքի տված կարողանանք այս ծանր վիճակից դուրս գանք։ Բոլորս որտեղ որ ուզում է լինի, պետք է ամեն մի հայ, ամեն մի փոքրից մեծ սկսած կազմակերպությունները բոլոր պետք է միանան, որպեսզի մենք այս պատերազմի միջից հաղթանակով դուրս գանք։
Իհարկե այս տեսակ հավաքները անհրաժեշտ են, սակայն մեկ բան ազգովի պետք է գիտակցենք, այսօր ամեն տեսակ հանրահավաքներից առավել կարևոր է սփյուռքի նյութական աջակցությունը։ Մեր ամենաչնչին իսկ լուման կարող է օգտակար լինել մեր երկրին իր օրհասական պայքարում։
What do we want?